Tav got up and wandered into the bushes for a pee and never came back.
It's followed the footsteps in the tracks.
You see that behind it, there are two half-ogres.
Kai Kai, Zul, Veth, Dranar, flesh is dust, will is fire, tear the veil, rend the soul. By my pact, the darkness takes its toll.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely down and a half.
You crumple to the ground before his feet, losing consciousness, and all right, so Lisbon, let's have your first death saving throw.
Oh, failed. I can move away penalty free though.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like you have 5 feet of crawling movement, so you can move 5 feet.
Oh, but it's not my turn. Okay. Oh, no, it is my turn.
It's technically the ogre's turn, but you can crawl on your turn.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, and Captain, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm totally enraged by this stupid ogre. So I'm going to just Eldritch Blast him. So, Iathul, let the void tongue strike. Iathul, let no shield suffice. Blast of deep, uncoil and burn. Let the scream of the ancient ones return.
That is a miss.
Oh,
Jeez. No good.
good pros.
All right, Lisbon, you're up.
All right. So I'm on the ground and I'm seeing things explode around me. It's making me nervous. So I'm gonna crawl away and do another death save. Ah, that's a better one.
Awesome. So you have 1 failure, 1 success. I don't think there's anything else.
All right, that's all I can do.
Yeah. All right. So Morgana, you are now up.
All right, so I'm going to go back in front of the monument. I'm going to use Firebolt because you pissed me off.
Yeah, 23 definitely hits. Why don't you roll for damage?
Ooh.
Awesome. And this has a vocal semantic component, so what do you do?
So, put my hands together again. Go, Kameyame, you son of a bitch! And I go, wah! And I focus it straight at his head.
Awesome. So the fire leaves your hands, hitting him right in the face, and he is definitely perturbed. He is not looking too happy. You still have movement if you'd like to use it. Anything else you'd like to do?
And on that note, I'm going to duck back behind my monument.
Definitely a good idea, because he's not too happy with you right now. And right now, it is Kaido's turn. What would you like to do?
All right, we're going to take another shot at him.
All right, sounds good. Roll to hit.
I have one of these thingies.
All right, nice. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, definitely hits. Roll for damage.
All right. Hang on.
What am I supposed to be hanging on to?
Dear life.
Oh,
I've seen my life. I need something else to hang on to.
4. 4 total.
All right, so you definitely get him with a glancing blow. He's still up, still going. He's definitely looking bloodied and injured now. Is there anything else you want to do?
Okay, for my bonus action, I yell out to him, and I tell him, "I'm over here, you ugly monster."
Ooh, the M word.
Yeah, definitely tough words coming from Kaido over here. So you definitely get his attention. He turns towards you and he charges at you. He definitely has enough distance to cover you. So he heads over to you. And then what is your AC, Pubs?
It is 14.
All right, so this ogre, he runs over to you. He swings. His first strike misses, but he's going to use a second attack, and he's going to hit you for 13 damage. All right, and Captain, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Another Eldritch Blast.
Awesome. All right, make it happen.
Thainok, Fernshah, Ulzen, a gaze unseen, a wound within, through shadow's breath and silence torn, let the void lance now be born.
Awesome. 20 definitely hits, and describe the kill.
Nice. His brains... Oh, his back is to me. So his brains fly out of his nostrils. And,
all over Kaido.
yeah. And he collapses in a lifeless heap.
Because you might.
Awesome. So you guys successfully defeated these ogres. Lisbon,
We
you
did.
are still dying. So I'm gonna need you to make another death saving throw.
All right. Oh, success.
Awesome. It would be super nice if someone was to come help you. You know.
Maybe.
I'm going to run over and say, I'm going to do that.
Who can save?
What did we call it last time? The medicine check?
Yeah, we did a medicine check last time.
Yeah. What's the roll for that?
Well, we're out of combat, so I don't think that we really need to do a roll. So we'll just say that you stabilize. Okay. We'll just say that you stabilize him, and he regains back to 1 hit point. So you are now conscious again, Lisbon.
All right, great.
All right. So what would you all like to do?
All right. We search the ogre bodies for anything of value.
Yeah, so on the ogre bodies, there's not too much of value. You do find a couple crows necklaces, like maybe that they were attacking the cultists, or maybe even devoured some of them. Other than that, there's not too much else that they have. They're very simple creatures, and they just have some like small trinkets, I guess, that aren't really valuable.
We'll take the 2 extra crow necklaces, and I'm going to go up beyond where they were eating, and I'm going to look at where they were kind of hanging out and see if there might be anything there that they had in their pile of stuff.
All right, that sounds great. Why don't you give me a investigation check? So you see some bodies, but not much else. Just gnawed bones and things.
I say, hey guys, come over here and help me look. See if there's anything in here.
All right, yeah, I would shamble over. All right.
Dragon Boy, stop bleeding on me.
I'm gonna go over to Lisbon and use my medicine.
All right. So Morgana, you can go over to Lisbon and roll a medicine check. See if you can bandage him up pretty good. With a 2, you are able to, I don't know, patch things up a little tiny bit, and just give him, let's say, 2 hit points. Lisbon, you go over to Kaido, you look in the pile, and you find like 3 gold.
Great. For an outlander like me, that's a lot.
Can I roll investigation and investigate over here?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check. Let's see what you got.
Morgana. Kaido goes out to Morgana. Morgana, come back here. I want to talk to you.
I'm looking at these over here.
We don't want to upset any more monsters until we're healed up a bit, little one.
I'm not here to upset any monsters. I just want to look at these grave plots. Look if they've been disturbed or anything.
Well, don't wander too far then.
I
I can hide. You can't.
So, Morgana, as you walk around these gravestones over here, you just see kind of the same thing as before. A lot of the graves are dug up. There's some bones scattered around, some rotted clothes and
The
things like
embalming
that.
fluid.
Yeah, bombing fluid and things like that too. But there's not.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, there's not much else. It's just you can definitely tell that the bodies were taken, and they're definitely not here anymore. It does look like there's maybe some rituals that took place, but nothing major.
Okay.
And Captain, I remember you said that you wanted to take a look at the names in the gravestones. Yeah, so roll roll an investigation check, and we'll see what you can decipher.
Mm-hmm.
So the names, there's definitely a lot of faded names. This is a really old graveyard. Mostly everything is bones. The names just seem local. There's no real connections. A lot of families buried together, things like that. Common graveyard kind of names.
Yeah. So it seems like this is more of a plundering operation than like a resurrection or anything like culty.
Seems like it.
And one of the wagons belonged to the ogres? Is that what we discovered?
No, it seems like the ogres probably took the wagons from the cultists.
Gotcha. But it's not one of the wagons that made the tracks that we saw when we got here?
Well, you guys do see like a lot of tracks, so it's definitely possible, but maybe not the most recent ones.
Mm.
Okay, well, I guess I would investigate whether or not like the tracks continue outside.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Make a survival check to see if you can see any tracks.
Survival.
I'm assuming they're different wagons, but just to...
Yeah, survival is more for like tracking, so things like tracks and things like that. But yeah, you definitely notice that there's tracks leading away, kind of going up and to the northeast there.
Fair enough.
All right, so what do you guys wanna do?
I would like to start a fire, have something to eat, and heal up a bit.
Yeah. I'd like to sleep for a couple days, I think, Lisbon.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't sure how hard this fight was going to be for you guys, but do you want to set up a camp here? Do you want to find a spot in the woods? What do you want?
I think we should find a spot in the woods, especially if they come back while we're sleeping.
We could go back to where we were camping before we came here. It seemed relatively safe.
Yeah, I think it's a half a day away from where you guys are right now.
What if we crash in one of these mausoleums? Are they easy to hide in? Are they too small?
Yeah.
It smells here. Let's go in the woods.
Yeah, it's kind of weird here, too.
Yeah, there's 2 giant dead ogres,
That's what I say.
a bunch of bones, and 2 stinking ogre corpses. Tav's on the map, but he's not actually here.
Yeah, he's there in spirit.
Yes.
Definitely. So, yeah, you guys get to camp, set up your fire, cook up some food, and you have the benefits of a long rest. Actually, make me a survival check. See how well you guys set up.
What's the difference between survival and nature? What is nature?
So to me, survival is kind of like able to find food, able to track things, finding things in there. And nature is more like, do you know the area? Do you know these plants? Do you know the terrain? Things like that. So you guys successfully set up your camp, have a nice spot in the woods, eat a good meal, and you have all the benefits of a long rest.
Hooray.
All right. Does that mean all our hit points are restored? Cool.
So while you guys are at camp, are you guys doing anything? Are your characters doing anything, talking to each other, anything like that?
I would be clutching my family amulet because of this near-death experience. Probably like having complicated feelings about that.
Yeah, it's definitely never an easy thing to, enter the potential death realm there. So as you clench this amulet, you notice that the trees in the area are having more and more wind push through them. Can you actually make me a perception check?
I sure can.
So you remember from when you were unconscious that you were again swimming upwards, and you feel like there was a creature that was watching you with its 3 wild eyes, and you have weathered webs over your eyes and everything like that.
The 3 warm and wild eyes and the blue face of our new setting sun.
And Morgana, how about you? What are you up to?
Well, since I found roots to lay in, I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna see if I can try and, since that's how I killed my mother, I want to sit and try and see if I can start to try and tap into that magic before I take a rest. See if I can make the rest a little more comfortable.
Awesome. So you're trying to tap into your Arcana. So can you make me a Arcana check?
I can roll an Arcana.
Awesome. So with a 9, you can definitely feel the pull of your innate magical ability. You're able to make the roots more comfortable to lay in, but you can't really feel the connection between you and your mother tree, for lack of a better term. And so you have a good rest.
Okay.
All right. And what's Kaido up to?
Kaido just did his elf meditation stuff and healed up.
All right. And how about you, Captain?
Captain is wandering around in the woods, just looking, investigating, and pondering, thinking of the day, and looking on the ground, looking around, just being aware of what's around him.
Awesome. And while you're wandering around, you hear above you, "You pray to us and you ask for a lot, but give nothing. We need more." And you would know that this is the voice of your Kraken patron. All right. Is there anything else that you guys are doing before you go to sleep?
Well, we're discussing the events of the day and how we almost got kind of wiped out. Kind of
I'm laughing because it wasn't me this time.
And I suggest that maybe until we can find Tab, that maybe we should try our best to just fight at range instead of face to face.
I say, to be fair, they did rush me.
They did.
Yep. You should have hid better, like I did.
I would have been very happy to shoot them with my bow had I had that option.
You look very tasty.
All right. So the night is largely uneventful. You guys wake the next morning, and what do you guys plan to do?
So do we continue north, my friends?
I would be for going north, maybe especially because I'm comfortable in the woods, out of society and all that.
Do you
So
think
going back to town doesn't matter that much?
Do you think there was anything at the cemetery that was worth following, like wagon tracks, or is that?
Well, one of the wagon tracks is more worth following than the other, but there's no way to know. But it also seems like the wagons do meet there, which suggests that following either one might give us information about the other.
Well, one of them did go to the northwest, and that's the general direction we want to go in.
Yes. So do we want to go there directly, or do we want to go on the side quest for whatever? I would probably go directly to the north, personally, but
I think I'm good to go directly to the north, but we'll keep an eye to see if we see any more tracks and stuff on our way.
Okay.
All right, so you guys find yourself back in the cemetery. There's the 2 corpses of the half ogres that are here, and you guys see tracks headed north northwest there.
All right, which
Follow
way's
him.
northwest?
Up left, where Lisbon is.
Yeah, want
All
to
right,
follow those
following
tracks
behind
to the
you
north?
again, Lisbon.
All right, guys, and it's at your marching order. That's the order that you want to be in.
Yeah, seems all right.
All right, so you guys follow the wagon tracks north.
Yeah, the northy ones,
Ooh.
as opposed to the easty ones. Hey, couple wagons.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so you guys follow these wagon tracks all the way up to what seems to be the entrance of some kind of tomb in the side of this cliff face. The wagons are empty here, and you see a lot of tracks going in and out. And
Mm.
it doesn't appear that anyone is outside. There are some paths going in different directions, but the main one is the one that you're on. Can everyone make me an investigation check?
I have pretty good investigation. And it almost mattered.
Wait. I did the
Yeah.
wrong one.
Yeah, who are you trying to intimidate right now, Kaido?
No. Should have took that one. Okay.
Yeah, so with those rolls, you guys don't really see anything out of the ordinary right away. You definitely do see the fresh paths, the fresh wagons, and things like that. Definitely looks like people have been coming in and out of this area. Everything does look fresh.
Do we hear anything?
Right now, you guys don't hear anything other than, the sound of nature and wind in the trees and things like that. What would you guys like to do?
All right. Let's get into the trees, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna investigate. Hold on. I gotta get to my little guy.
I head for the trees.
I want to investigate this tree because it has no leaves for some reason.
That's good.
I want to see if it's a magical tree.
All right, so do me a favor, roll a nature check.
Aw. I tried.
Yep, just a tree. Yes, it just seems like a normal tree.
Okay.
So you guys are hiding in these trees here. I'm assuming that you're hiding here. What else are you guys doing? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm probably not as good as the wood elf, but I'm trying to be as sneaky as I can. I have pretty good dexterity, so.
Awesome. So yeah, let's have everyone make a stealth check. Kind of see how well that we're hidden here in these trees.
Chillaxing by the dead tree.
So as you guys are up front there and kind of, scouting things out, you do see a patrol of about 2 or 3 people go by. They come out of the entrance and they start walking down the path, it looks like. And they definitely came out of the entrance there.
Do I notice anything about like the way they're dressed? Are they dressed with like crow stuff, or do I spot any of those necklaces?
Yeah, so they definitely look like the other cultists. They're in their black robes with the purple trim, things like that. They do appear dirty and tattered, but they are dressed very similarly to how Jeff and Leslie were dressed. So they're definitely part of the cult.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have 2 robes and 6 necklaces now. We could maybe have people pretend, maybe with charisma, which I don't have. I have a -1. Or we could have a different plan.
I motion to Lisbon to follow me, and I head back towards away from front, still hiding in the trees. I motion for the others to follow us and huddle up. And I point out to everyone, that our mission was to gather information, not to destroy the base. And then I think it's suicide to try to go in at this point. That we should head back to the village and report what we found. This seems to be their base.
Should we though?
Do we have a costume though, right? I mean, we have
We have
the
two. Yeah.
two.
We have two.
Well, 2 full costumes and then like 6 or like 4 other necklaces.
Do we all
Without
agree
the-
this looks like the
without the robe.
necromancer compound?
Well, it looks like a base.
Are there other people wearing the same cloaks that we found?
Yeah, when we were up front, we saw patrols going by and people walking with the robes and the crow's necklace,
Oh, okay.
like the others.
Very good.
But there's no way of telling how many there are until we get inside.
It would probably
Until
be a
we
good
get
thing.
inside. If that doesn't work, they're toast.
Yeah. It's a big risk.
The mayor of the village sent us on a mission to gather information, not a mission to conquer or destroy.
But is this
Gather
not
more.
the information she gave us?
No, she thought that there's something odd going on in the north.
What if we find someone who's walking by themselves and approach them as a fellow cultist and ask some questions of that individual, not necessarily walk into the lion's den?
That would be a good idea.
I think that's a wonderful idea for somebody with high charisma.
Let's get our robes out.
High stealth.
Were there any dragonborn among the robe?
No, I don't think that there was any dragonborn walking amongst them. They were mostly all human, at least human looking, from what you could tell.
Lisbon, I don't know how. I don't know if you'd be able to pass as one of these necromancers. So you
I was
might
not
have to,
volunteering myself.
I will volunteer if nobody else will.
Well, I'm
Well, yeah.
obviously too short to pass for anything, so
we have 2 robes, so it looks like
Oh,
Captain
yeah.
Captain and me.
Although, of
Right.
course, I would be maybe trying to hide somewhere with my bow ready, just in case, even though
Yeah,
it's
that'd
just
be
an
a good
individual.
idea.
Yeah.
Did any of the robe figures have weapons out, or wearing weapons, carrying bows?
Yeah, definitely. Some of them were carrying weapons. They had some clubs, maybe a few bows, but some were also empty-handed.
So we wouldn't look too out of place carrying our weapons.
No, absolutely not. You'll look in place. Okay, so Kaido, you are wearing a robe and a crow's necklace,
Yes.
and Captain, you are as well.
That's correct.
Okay, so you both have the necklaces.
He
on.
means Captain. He means the crow necklace.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you guys are waiting for, quite some time, you do see a guy come out of the tomb entrance there, and he kind of goes to that rock on the east side, and he moves over here. He unties his pants and he begins to pee.
Do I see all the way up there?
Yeah, on the east side of the map, in the top corner, top right corner.
Okay. Well, I think we should wait until he's done peeing.
but you're not fun.
I wouldn't want to bother a man midstream.
That's how you catch them off guard and make them do what you want to do.
All right, so as you guys are talking, he seems to finish up. He, kind of dribbles it out, and he starts lacing up his trousers.
Okay. So,
All right. I walk up
So-
like I was going to pee on the rock, and I nod my head to him, see what he says to me.
Well, just kind of like classic urinal etiquette. He doesn't really talk. He just kind of nods back at you. And yeah, he starts to.
I say to him, "Good day."
This gets his attention. He turns to you. He says, "Good morning. Wait, who are you guys? You don't look familiar. What are your names?"
We're new. We just came from the south.
All right. So it sounds like you were trying to deceive him. So let's do either a performance or a deception check.
All right.
+2. That's it.
So that's a nat 1 with a +2 for your modifier. So as you are talking to him, you take 2 psychic damage.
Okay, what does that mean?
Well, just as you're talking to him, you feel something happen.
Okay.
And in your head, you feel kind of a prod.
Oh, okay.
And you take 2 psychic damage. Your head kind of jerks back, and he looks at you, and he says, "Hey, are you okay? What's going on?"
Yeah, I'm fine. Maybe a little too much to drink.
All right, make another deception roll.
God damn it.
Yeah, I thought you'd have a higher bonus as a high charisma character.
Yeah, so he definitely believes you that maybe you did have too much to drink. And he kind of says like, "Yeah, there's Wyatt was definitely serving up the good beer yesterday, that strong dwarven stuff. That can definitely do it to you." Anyway, gotta get inside. Are you guys coming as well?
Definitely a little hungover, but we're coming in.
All right, sounds good. I guess I'll see you
Can
inside.
I hear this?
Yeah, can I hear them talking from where I am?
I would say from where you are, probably not, but maybe where Brian is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what else do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's go in and have some more of that fine ale.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell? What the?
I would be hiding behind this rock to blend in.
Can I use my charm person spell on him?
Captain, we gotta get out of here.
All right. Is there anywhere in these woods where we could hide a body?